What's good, world? This is Jesse Boykins III, and you're now watching thisisrealmusic.com. Enjoy.
I'm not playing. Check me out though.
There's just something about you. Can't quite put my finger on it, but I really love.
I'm a 24-year-old bachelor from Miami, Florida. I'm actually Jamaican. I grew up in Jamaica, moved to Miami when I was about 11 years old. I've been doing music since, I want to say like second grade. Been writing since high school, writing little love notes to girls in poetic form, you know. As far as the music thing goes, I got 2 albums out, Dopamine, The Beauty Created. I released both on my own label, Nomadic Music, and they're both available on iTunes. We just recently dropped Beauty Created in Japan in April, and circulations out there, so shouts to that. Got videos out. Probably caught me on BTJ Tabloids doing my little two-step thing. Pantyhose came out. Sunstar just was released a video. It's gonna be on BTJ and VH1 Soul. Pretty much it. My sound. That's a good question. I feel like, I don't know, like true artists, you really never really have like a core, like you have a core sound, but you never bind it into a box, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like what I just call it soulful, timeless music. It's passionate. It evokes emotion, you know. It doesn't even matter what the kind of track it's on, you know. Maybe my voice is always present, you know what I'm saying? Maybe rock and roll, electro, soul music. It's feel good, timeless, quality music. Yeah. My influences. I'm really appreciative of music and what it does to people. Like I really like to listen to anything that I can, you know. Anything can influence me. Like, you know, this walk over here was an influence, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really, it's not really like too crazy, but as far as like, you know, cats I listen to, Stevie, I listen to a lot of songwriters, Stevie, Marvin Gaye, Beatles, a lot of stuff like that. And then right now I'm listening to cats like PJ Morton, Eric Roberson. There's this band out in Sweden called Little Dragon. I just like being put onto new music, you know, like being able to be in a phase with somebody's album or somebody's work of their choice, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do, so, yeah. A lot of things, actually. It was a combination of like just summertime in Brooklyn, because I recently moved back to Brooklyn. I was in Jersey for a while. I moved back to Brooklyn when I first it was summertime, so, you know, just the whole experience was crazy. And I actually was unpacking all my stuff, and I had this box full of movies. I had this box full of movies and Spike Lee movies. So I was just watching a whole bunch of Spike Lee movies while I was recording. Even if I had the movie on mute, you know, just watching the visuals and the cinematography and transitions and stuff, like all that inspired my writing, what I was doing at the time. Oh man, that's hard. Because I don't even ever, like, I don't ever look at it like that on purpose, because everybody goes like, what's your next single gonna be? Like, and I don't think like that. I think like it's a work of art. It's one whole. But if I had to like say honestly, it would probably be out of like 3 songs. Amoris, Be All Truth, and I would say those 2 then. Just out of those 2, yeah. Amoris and Be All Truth are probably my most favorite on the album. It's actually, it's more of a mental thing, like the whole get yourself in the zone, you know? I feel like a lot of times people don't take the time out to mentally prepare themselves to be able to perform at different levels. Like somebody just comes out and give you 100% all the time, and you leave the show with your heart beating like this, you know? And I like dynamic, you know? I like to feel sad for one song, and I like to feel, oh, that's my girl, I love her for one song, you know? And I like to feel like, what is he on right now for one song? I like dynamic, so I always try to put myself in every song. So like before I go on stage, I always shut down. People like many amounts of people walk by me like, "Are you okay? Everything cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm just you know, I'm just in the zone right now. I'm just trying to get myself right. So that's probably what I do. Most of the time, I just go to zero, you know? Well, actually, most of the production I did myself. You didn't even know that. Haha, that's funny. Me and my boys, the band, that's partially why I named the album Beauty Created. That's the name of the band. And we did a lot of production together. It's like more of an in-house thing. Tracks that weren't on the album that I didn't produce were Itis, Chanel, Loopy, Connected, and I think that's pretty much it. A lot of times, like Amoris and Fever I did with my boy Jay Mose, the producer that I work with, guitar player in my band. We did those tracks together, and then Sunstar, Come to My Room, Shine, Be All Truth I did with my boy Steve Wireman, another guitar player. You know, so I like to start from scratch. I like to be a part of the whole production most of the time. Itis, my boy Steve McKee did out in Philly, producer for Bilal. He sent me a track, you know, so I really don't, I really just like to be a part of the production from get, you know? Man, a lot. Hopefully a Grammy soon, you know? Nah, but I'm gonna just keep working. Working on a new album, The Love Apparatus, you know? Don't really have a date set yet, just, you know, just writing. Doing a lot of collabos, a lot of collaborations. I feel like that's what's missing now, like duets and, you know, like two singers on a track together, you know. So I'm trying to bring that back. I got like a list on my BlackBerry, a list of dreams, like a list of people that I want to work with. I will read it, but it's like 50 people. So that's pretty much how I feel about that. Like anybody who's passionate and wants to create, I'm down. So yeah. You can hit the website up, jbiimusic.com. You can just Google my name, pretty much. That's how you would find out everything all at one time. And hit me on Twitter, JB3Music. Pretty much everything. Shouts to realmusic.com. Appreciate the love. Peace of love. Soul, always.
Yeah.